Hello all. I apologize for the yeah. I'm gonna have to okay, I'm gonna have my windows down. I'm running a teeny bit late this morning. So yay. Oh crap. Oh, I have to have my windows down so I can see because my car's not defrosting fast enough for me. I am anything but patient. I'm a lot of things. Patience, just feel like the creator kind of left that bottle out by accident. Oh crap. I also don't do good with cold when I'm tired. Like, I actually prefer the cold to heat. Because you can always put more layers on. You cannot keep taking layers off. Eventually it's just your skin, and you know. Also, really glad that we have a spare set of keys, because I left my keys in my dad's car, it looks like. And if I didn't, then they're hiding very well for me. Luckily, I got a spare car key. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's too cold. It's too cold. It's too cold. Okay. I'll roll it down when I actually have to, and I'm like, I'm making a turn or something. But yeah, the defroster's on, so I apologize, because I know that makes a very, very loud roaring sound as my background. Not much I can do about it. I wonder though. Hey, we can't have classical in the background when I talk though. Yeah, that's my default in my car. It's one thing I am quite proud of my music taste is 1 second you are listening to classical, the next second you are listening to metal, the next second you are listening to show tunes, the next second you are listening to anything from 20s and 60s, 20s to 60s. Next thing is it's cold. I don't know. Anything but country. And I even have a couple of country songs, like songs that can be considered country on my playlist, but it's more like it's not country. Oh, you're turning 2, haha, yay, use for blinkers. And if it is country, it is either because I have a very good memory of when that song was, with that song, or it got played so much when I was in high school that I was forced to like it because I could not escape it. Which actually, ironically, the one song that really happened to with me in high school, like the one country song I managed to get somewhat on board with in high school, I can't even remember, so I don't listen to it anymore. I kind of wish like I did, because it was like a really catchy tune, but the lyrics aren't helpful when you're trying to find country music, because all country songs are about the same thing. Did I say that? No. I did not say that all country music sounds exactly the same and has like the same lyrics. I promise you I did. I'm gonna get some hate for that. I don't care. I like classic country, like Johnny Cash. I don't like pop country. Modern country, unless it's Carrie Underwood, because you know I'm a sucker for talking about beating up a guy's car if he did me dirty. My best friend and I, when I was growing up, my mom took us all on a trip to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and left us in the hotel room alone one night, and to entertain ourselves, we blasted oh my god, my brain isn't working this morning, I'm sorry. over. I do not want to be stuck behind the Christian school bus. Oh, there's no lights coming. I'm heading over. I wonder who's driving the bus. It is not my old teacher. But yeah, we blasted Carrie Underwood and was jumping up and down on the beds and jumping to and from the beds and just having the best night ever. In short. But yeah. So there's that. As for what happened at the vet yesterday, wasn't the worst appointment ever. Wasn't the best. So let me start off by saying, like, my ferret, like, I look up to my ferret, and I know that sounds weird to say, but let me tell you, my little boy's a fighter, and it is so flipping inspiring. It's not even funny, because he watched his older brother, the only family he knew, because we got him as a baby, and we already had my first ferret. I'm gonna try to make it through all of this without crying. Make no promises. But he had to sit there and watch his brother get sick with the exact same thing that he currently has. Which, yeah, we don't know how that happened, but let me tell you, we made some changes when we got the new ones. But watch his brother fight. I'm not sure how much he fought, actually, because I wasn't. It was a rough time when he was getting really bad. And I was working like 2 jobs. So I was never home, really, to be there for him, to be there with him. I really blame myself for that. There's curling it is. Working my main job as a teacher at the school that I was working at the day school, and then I got a job off of care.com to be a nanny, or a tutor on the side to help a young girl get into college, early acceptance, and I took it on, and the family treated me like absolute shit. I basically ended up having to live at their house in order to help this spoiled brat get her work done, because we came up with an agreed schedule and she didn't keep up with that schedule. And I'm not proud to say it, but I ended up basically having to help her with some of her assignments in order to get it all done. And then that family cheated me out of over $500 of what I should have gotten paid. And they treated me as if I was lucky that I was even getting what I was getting. All of this while dealing with a sick ferret, and the ferret ended up passing. And the night my ferret passed, and I had to tell them, I was like, I can't come in tomorrow, my ferret, like, you're not gonna see me tomorrow, my ferret just passed. I had to put my ferret down. And literally the text I got was, but we really need you. You ought to be here. Like, your ferret's dead now, so you can come. Kind of idea. So that's part of the reason why I get so emotional talking about it. Because I wasn't there at the end. Like, I was there at the very, very end. Sorry. But I wasn't as present as I should have been. As a whole. This High School Music. But, yeah. So, Stitch watched Bear lose this battle that he's currently fighting.
But Stitch hasn't given up. Stitch fights every day. And it's so inspiring to see, and it's also so heartbreaking to see, because again, he's 5. He's not even 5 yet. And he fights every day. Like, he knows he needs to keep his blood sugar up. So, he eats when I wake him up and pull him out of the cage, he goes straight to the food bowl and eats. I'm constantly seeing him eating because he knows he needs it. I wish he would drink more. But, so he's constantly eating to make sure that his blood sugar is up so that he can keep doing things. Fun factoid. Don't know how fun it is, but when ferrets get sick, the first thing that they start to disconnect with is their back legs. So there might not be anything wrong with their back legs, but it's like whenever they get sick with like almost just about anything, they see a pattern of like the ferret basically forgets how to use its back legs. It becomes very mentally disconnected to its back legs. Forgets where they are, basically. So we have him run up and down stairs to help him keep track of his back legs, and basically for physical training, physical therapy in essence. And there are some days that boy takes those stairs like a freaking champ. Like, I'm cheering and I'm screaming and I'm crying tears of joy. There are days when he gets so frustrated with himself and he keeps trying to make it up the stairs and he's just having such a rough time. And again, he doesn't give up. He tries not to give up. Sometimes it's not even that he's giving up, but he just got so frustrated with himself and not being able to do something that he knows he can do. It looks like that he just stops. And then there are some days that he tries to jump up and ends up falling backwards and I have to catch him. So yeah, it's a roller coaster, and it's a really rough roller coaster to watch. But he's fighting and he wants to be here, so I'm not gonna stop him. But like, the weird thing is, on the upside, I'm not going crazy. He has lost a lot of fur. Oh my god, this view is so pretty right now. Oh my god, it looks like a Bob Ross painting. You got the trees. There's a river, so you get the fog from the river rising above the trees, but the sun's just peeking out. So like the fog's at the yellow, and then you have the blue. Oh my god, guys. That is one of the prettiest things I have seen driving this road and not looking on the side of the bridge. Hold on, now I gotta look on the side of the bridge. Oh, it's just fog! I don't know what it was. But anyways, he has lost a lot of fur. Which could be one of two things. He's on steroids for his insulinoma/pancreatitis. So they go hand in hand. Basically it's cancer. It could be the steroids turning off his adrenal glands, which is why he's losing his fur, basically. And I'm glossing over this and like, so you don't, if you're correcting the details, don't correct the details for me. You can correct the details for like people in the comments so that they're more educated, but like, I know what I'm saying, I'm just not gonna say it all because also it's early in the morning. So or he has adrenal tumors. The only way to find out is to basically lower the dosage of the steroids, lower the frequency of the steroids, or try taking him off the steroids completely. Because since he's on the steroids, they can't exactly do a blood test to see if he has other tumors because the steroids are going to mess up the blood test. So we got to do a little bit of scary trial and error here and experimenting. So came up with a plan with the vet that I'm going to half his dose. So he's going to get at the same frequency, but I'm halving it. And now he has ice cubes full of honey water to help keep his blood sugar up in the in-betweens and to make sure he's getting water because he's too dehydrated. And he only drinks water when mommy basically literally holds it in front of his face and goes, here, drink. He goes, okay, mommy, I'll drink. I'm like, thank you. Can you drink when I'm not holding you now, please? No, I'm going to eat instead. I know you need food, but you need water too. Silly boy. And this is going to carry on for about 3 to 4 weeks. And seeing if we see any hair growth. If hair comes back, it means it's just the steroids. So from there, if it's just the steroids, we're going to reevaluate how he's doing on the halves, like how the current system works. Because if we can keep his dosage in half, then the good thing about that is that means he's going to build up a resistance to it less quickly. Slower, because I keep forgetting the word that actually means less quickly, which is slower. We're gonna jump over the irony of that. Anyways, but yeah, so if it is that, then we're gonna reevaluate and possibly keep him on a half dose, and possibly just keep going with what we're doing. If no hair grows back in about a month to a month and a half, then we're looking at adrenal tumors. And yeah, I love ferrets, guys. Ferrets are one of my favorite animals and pets in the world. They are hilarious and adorable and so freaking ridiculous. It's not even funny. I truly do love having ferrets as pets. They are something special. But I think these are going to be my last 4. I don't think I can. Cancer is so common in them that I've had 2 out of 3 that have, no, 2 out of 4 that have Slinky, Buddy, Tinkerbell, Bear. 2 out of 4 definitely died because of cancer. And I'm going to have 3 out of 4 basically die of cancer. Or 3 out of 5 that have passed die of cancer. One died because there are complications from when they had to put him out for something. I can't even remember. The other one died of what we think is depression. Also not true. But yeah, so. But like, I love them. And I love animals too much. And I just don't think I can keep handling the news that my pets have cancer all the time. So yeah, we're probably gonna take a break from the ferrets after these 4. A long break. Possibly a permanent break. I don't know. Anyways, I'm almost to work, so let's try to end this on a happy note. Let's see here. I don't know. Oh, we can turn the music back up. Oh, that's the other thing on my music. And then you'll have a music score. A movie, like, not just show tunes, a movie score or a TV show score. I love scores. Because the thing is okay, so this is the reason why I love scores, is they basically tell you exactly how to feel in that moment. A lot of times, if you're just watching a movie, you aren't consciously aware of, like, the music is making me feel that way. You just think that like, when the bad guy's about to come, we're going to use that as an example. When the big bad guy is about to come, you tend to know it's because of the score. And the score gives it that ambiance that lets you know, oh crap, something bad is about to happen. And if you pay attention to those movies, you'll hear the tonal shift in the score if you're really careful and you listen really carefully. Sometimes you can hear the tonal shift way before you become aware that something bad's about to happen. So you can like pick up on it sometimes even a full minute earlier than everybody else just by listening to the score. Like, music scores are such beautiful things. And I love them. I have so much respect for them. I love it. And if you also, okay, this is gonna sound really silly. If you're not aware of just how much a music score matters, and how much it can change an entire scene, there is a scene in Forgetting Sarah Marshall with Kristen Bell, Mila Kunis, and Jason Segel, where Jason Segel tries to go back to work to compose the music for Kristen Bell's TV show after they've broken up and he's really depressed. And he is not feeling it. So he watches the scene and then he's supposed to compose the music for that scene. Well, he does a bunch of random stuff that doesn't go with the scene. I mean, it could if the director actually wanted that. It doesn't, obviously. But even just that small scene when he's fiddling around being silly, you can see, like, you can tell the differences. You can tell just how much his music matters to making this scene what it needs to be. And that's just a great movie. It's a hilarious movie. I love that movie. I should watch the movie again. Sorry, new neighborhood. The manhole covers aren't always, there are actually double bumps in the road. But yeah, like, good movie. I like that movie. That's a good note to end on. The importance of musical scores and a movie recommendation. See, I can do it. Alrighties. Also, I didn't cry as much as I thought I would. Small victory. I try not to cry. I really do. I don't like crying. Crying's not fun. Alrighties. Well, I'll see you later, Gators. Bye.